I spend my life researching and teaching people how to live a powerful life. I am a believer. I stand for the transformation of humanity. I have found my purpose. My name is Gabrielle McGee, and I am the Rebellious Therapist.
Top 3 tips for Hanxiety and the fear. So this is the bonus, kind of episode for this Christmas special. Yeah. And, the first part was a little bit heavy, a little bit, I might have brought up some stuff. But this part of it is going to bring up some stuff in the best way possible. And hopefully it will help you throughout the Christmas period of going out, drinking, all that. So, Gabrielle.
Yes.
Therapist, 30 years experience, drinks wine herself.
Yes.
What would you say your top tips are for Hanxiety and the fear? So, for example, everybody's coming home, you're going out, you're having a few drinks, you wake up the next morning, you've called that guy 20 times, you've kissed that girl that you weren't meant to kiss, you've had a fight, you've given an earful to a person from your childhood, and you're just lying there in bed and you're absolutely rattled. Or you black out and you don't remember. Or you might have done nothing wrong, but we always think we do something wrong.
Yeah, the fear of it.
The fear.
Yeah,
so talk to
anxiety.
us from a therapeutic point of view.
So, what I would say, look, first of all, when you wake up in the morning, manage your thoughts, manage your feelings, right? Because there's going to be so much fear, anxiety, and everything that's driven from the night before, overindulgence, all of that. And maybe the behavior you would, it's not something you would do without that level of alcohol and, just in the process of the next morning is when it's just out of character for you. So what I would say, really bring some compassion. Because without, because what it really does is drives out your inner critic is going to have a ball.
Yeah. And your inner critic is not you, correct?
Your inner critic is absolutely not you, but it is waiting for any opportunity.
To pounce.
To really play out and really give you a hard time. And with the level of, alcohol, it's really sort of driven hard. The critic gets a real opportunity to sort of raise his head, number one. And number two is give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Look, you did what you did. We all make mistakes. But then how do we bring compassion to that?
Well, it doesn't define you, but we let it define us.
It doesn't define you, but also, if you've done harm or you can always go back and apologize and take responsibility. But I keep going on back to one thing, compassion for yourself.
And I think you don't also sometimes need to take responsibility though either. Like, it depends how the extent of what you did.
Yes.
But also, I think what happens when we get the fear and we get anxiety is we make a way bigger deal out of it than it actually is.
Yes.
Like and the more you think about it, like if I'm lying in bed with the fear, with my anxiety, somebody else is as well. And the person that I'm thinking about might be doing the exact same thing.
Well, everyone is.
But
everyone
you are
in that level of overindulgence
of
alcohol or whatever they've overindulged with. They will, the mind will get out of control.
It's nearly like the visual when you wake up in the morning is that the spotlight is on you in the pub and everyone was looking at you. And that's not the reality at all. The bartender, the bouncer, all that group in the corner saw me. I fell down the stairs, that kind of thing. But that's not actually that's a story to a certain extent.
It's a story you tell yourself, right? But also, you know what? It's just start breathing. Actually, what I would tell everyone, go and have a cold shower.
A cold shower, yeah.
Cold shower.
I do
Get
that
the nervous
now.
system, yeah. Get the nervous system to calm down. It's like you're overwhelmed, number one. The amount of alcohol or whatever it is has driven you beyond anything that you know how to pull back. So you're out of control at that point, right? And because you're you're hungover or whatever, is you do not have access to really grounding yourself. I know I keep going on and on about grounding yourself, and cold shower is one real. After a hangover, get into the cold shower.
Cold shower is probably a quicker access
Ice
than meditation.
bath.
Like you can't meditate when you're hungover. Like you can't.
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
You
It's
can barely
nonsense.
breathe.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's like you're there, you're anxious, you're overwhelmed, and you're in fight or flight, or what I do here. And so people say, meditate.
Like absolutely.
It's just the two things don't even live in the same sort of the conversation of one and the other is completely, it's a million miles away.
Yeah. But the cold shower is more for the physical nervous system side of things.
That's because the nervous system is really an overdrive.
Yeah.
In the fear of what happened, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? Oh my God, did I shame? It's all shame based.
Shame, yeah.
It's all shame based, and that's the problem. Really go back to where that shame belongs to. And you know what? So what if you fucked up? So what? So you fucked up. You're a human being.
Whoop-de-doo.
We all do it.
Yeah.
Even therapists do it. So what I would say, look, have compassion.
Cold shower, compassion.
And responsibility.
Responsibility, yeah.
Responsibility. So, okay, no, that didn't work. I'm going to do something different in the future. So you have something with an integrity with yourself.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too serious about this, right? I just want to give some just fun tips for the...
Yeah. And it's rarely about I think what we always think, especially me personally with the anxiety and the fear, is like, what did that person think about me? What is that person saying behind my back?
It's all about judgment.
Yeah. I was just going to say.
Yeah.
So it's judgment. So you think they're judging you, but you're actually judging yourself.
It's your judgment, right? You're really working with the next morning. And there's nothing else, but that's your critic.
Yeah.
That's that inner critic, which we are going to do a podcast
on the
new year about your inner critic, how to really manage that stuff.
I think if you're waking up with your inner critic over Christmas, I don't think you're doing too bad. It won't be as much of a regret if you wake up with someone that you don't want to wake up with. At least you can manage your inner critic well, to a certain extent.
Actually, that's a good one. Just be delighted you're inner critic.
Oh my God, you should get an A4 page, write inner critic on it and put it on your bedside pillow before you go out.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And be like, oh yeah, this is who I woke up with this morning. And hope there's not a physical body lying there that you don't...
I'm really happy that I woke up with my inner critic this morning. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Jump in the shower with the inner critic and leave him there then, or her there, whatever.
Yeah, leave her in the shower. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And have fun and enjoy it.
Look, life's too short.
Yeah.
So, happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Enjoy.
Yeah, everyone have fun
From
this Christmas.
Me and Gabrielle and our inner critics.
Yes. From my inner critic to your inner critic.
Happy Christmas.
You've been listening to the Rebellious Therapist podcast. For more information, you can follow me, the Rebellious Therapist, on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can find further information on my website, therebellioustherapist.com. Until next time, thanks for listening.